Welcome back to Uncommon Ground with Mike Davis.
And Troy Blevins.
We're here on WFOY 102.1 FM.
And 1240 AM.
The voice of small-town America. Now Pete's microphone's on so he didn't mess up the intro. And I got an explanation for what happened, all right? Mm-hmm. This is, somebody sent it to me because I'm not smart enough to come up with my own explanations, but this is actually pretty good. So, Troy, what happened is I put the thingamabob inside the whatchamacallit, turned the doohickey, and the whatever it is still didn't work.
Yeah. No.
That's what happened over there.
You did it faster and with more urgency every time. It was total panic on you.
Because in a previous lifetime, when I was a trained monkey for NASA, that's what they trained me to do. I got fed more if I did it faster. So
I'm telling you that what that monkey did was way more complicated than what you just attempted and failed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He had to push a button to make a light come on.
Yeah.
I had to push a button to make a light go out.
Okay, so we got people watching in New Jersey. So
Really?
I got to give a shout out to my friend Matt Ciccolini in New Jersey. And he said Troy could bunt for a base hit with the best of them. You know what that means?
What?
I was too weak to hit.
Too weak to hit. Yeah.
I appreciate the compliment, Matt.
Matt Cutter knew that.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, when you said he was from Jersey, I thought he was one of your old bookie friends.
Ciccolini.
It's like, he was in the bookie business with Troy.
It's Ciccolini.
Okay.
You know, he might have been a collector. He might have taken a friend's VCR, too. No,
just one or two.
No, he's a great guy. Guy, so.
Good.
So,
just in case the police are listening up there.
No.
The statute of limitations ran out on that a couple decades
ago. That's 30 years ago.
Yeah, decades.
That's 30 years ago. The policemen that were chasing me now, they're retired.
They're too old to catch you.
They're
Even
retired.
at your age, they're too old to catch you.
They're retired.
All right, so you want to talk about gun control? You want to talk some politics with gun control?
It's in there, and
Yeah.
Trump's actually talking about doing something. I thought it was with the clip, but it's with the firing of the guns. Well,
I think the bump stocks are going to be gone.
The bump stock,
which I don't think anybody needs to have a bump stock.
Okay.
I just don't think you need that.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if you need a machine gun, you should be in the Army, and they should train you how to use it. You don't
the
really need a
zombies
bump
move
stock.
pretty slow. So you should, with a regular gun, still be able to do it. They move pretty slow.
Yeah, and I think they're talking about the size of the clip.
You should have a hatchet, your AR, and you're good.
You're good.
So.
And I've seen you with a hatchet. You're not going to make it. When you run out of ARs...
I've seen you with your hatchet, too.
I'm pretty good.
No.
I sent you the video.
Yeah. Yeah, but I saw you throw your hatchet. That wasn't impressive.
Why would you throw the hatchet? Because when you miss the zombie, you're done.
Okay.
But anyway, back to gun control. The bump stocks and then the size of the clip.
Rambo could throw a hatchet.
So the size of the clip is going to be an interesting, whether they do anything with that or not.
Okay.
So that's the other. But, an AR is not an assault rifle. It's just simply a type of rifle. It's a single shot per pull.
What does the AR stand for?
Armor light.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you gotta explain yourself.
I was hoping you would ask me to.
Come on, Captain.
I would hope you would work with me on this show.
Come on, Captain.
Yeah, I just don't see that.
We write stuff down.
And I think you've got one of these situations where the pressure is finally built up enough, and there's enough people crying out about doing something that politicians are going to pass some law. My only fear is when they usually react this way, it's usually a knee-jerk reaction, and it's usually not a good law.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's rushed.
It's an emotional response rather than looking at, okay, what are the issues? And we've talked about some of the issues since the shooting. There's mental health issues. Mm-hmm. There's outcast issues. There's all these signs that were missed in this shooter. There were signs that were missed in the San Bernardino shooting. To me, you have to look at those and address those. The guns are still out there. The gun, you could tomorrow say we're going to try to grab all the guns, and all you're going to do is make things worse.
What do you think of this idea? And I've always talked about this, and parenting is so key. When kids have to go through VPK, okay, very early on, the right before kindergarten.
Okay.
What if they require the parents to have a parenting class?
I love it when the libertarians suggest more rules.
Yeah.
The hypocrisy of it gets me. I understand that.
Yeah.
There's never been a class to be a parent.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to be successful at one thing, and you can be a parent.
Yeah, no, you've got to know how to procreate.
Yeah, and once you got that...
Most people figure it out, even not knowing.
They
still figure it out.
They still figure it out.
All right.
So here's the issue. I think you could require classes, but just because people go to class doesn't mean they're going to actually use them.
Okay.
So I ran into...
If we attach money to it, you go to the class, you don't have to pay this for VPK?
I don't think that helps either. And I'm trying to think of the right analogy or the right story. But how many times have you tried to teach someone to do something they don't want to do?
Well,
how successful have they been at learning?
And here's what I'm modeling it off of.
Yes.
First-time homeowners, the SHIP program.
Mm-hmm.
They go to those classes and they get that down payment, and they have very, very good success in their time management and how to manage that. What if we did something like that where there's a dollars and cents, because it pays for us to prevent them from raising crazy criminals.
I agree with that.
Okay, so I mean that's what I'm saying is that the good time to say here's how to handle some of these situations that they've had zero training in doing it, and give it a financial support behind it. Even if you put it into a 529 for the kid to get to college, and they don't touch it until they get all the way through school.
Okay.
It shows some incentive of money going towards it.
So I think I finally come up with one I can work with.
Okay.
It's taken me a while you were rambling, and thanks for rambling for me.
Okay. No, I do what I can.
All right, so you and Gina got pregnant. When did you have your first child? Did you go to Lamaze class?
Yes.
Did it help?
No, we had C-section.
You had a C-section. Okay,
Both
so
of
all right. But there were people in the class. I just knew to go.
Focus on the ceiling.
Honey,
Find the dot.
Here's my hand. Try not to break some useful bones.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I'm here to support you. I'm here to get ice, and I'm here to have my hand broken. That's it. I'm good with that. And so,
Gina actually yelled at me during childbirth because I was talking to Robert too much.
I believe that.
We had played golf the week before.
I was probably out there with you when that happened.
Yes, you were.
But my point is, you had people that went to Lamaze class.
Mm-hmm.
Were very smart people who want to learn how to do that. You have lots of other people that never go to a Lamaze class, a doctor, prenatal care, and had a baby without a C-section, and are out of the hospital the next day.
Yeah.
So you can try to teach them, but sometimes that doesn't matter. You either are really good at being a parent or you're really not.
Well, and
I'm not saying, I mean, you're either really good at having a baby or you're not.
And you know, I sound completely not like a libertarian at all when I say
I know.
this.
I don't want the government telling me I got to take a class to raise my children, because then the next thing is they're going to tell me what I have to teach them.
Here's why I'm saying put it in a 529. 529 you can't touch until the kids go to college. Okay? You're basically creating a starter kit for the kids when they're in kindergarten.
So we're going to bribe them to do the right thing.
Yeah, that's how America works.
Rather than teaching them to do the right thing.
That's how America works. SHIP program, we teach them and we bribe them at the same time.
Okay.
You know what? Any fundraiser we do, we feed them and give them an open bar. That's why they show up and spend lots of money.
Okay.
We bribe our people for every aspect of our entire world.
So what's the most successful thing you've been bribed with?
Most successful thing I've been bribed with? I can't really talk about it on air.
But apparently it works.
I got married.
Okay.
You figure it out.
Pete, you got any ideas on that?
I'm staying silent on that one.
He's single. He hasn't been bribed yet.
Hey, can you help me?
I just don't want Gina beating me up. You know.
Can you help me during the break, Pete? I might need some help understanding this.
There you go.
No, but in business life, I mean, you do things because it's the right thing to do, and because you're not bribed to do it.
Yes, we do. We bribe. You know, you're on the Economic
Development
Council, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We give incentives for companies to bring their companies here.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
Is that not true?
That's true.
Is that not a bribe?
That's a bribe.
Okay. Thank you.
But every other company in the county, they can't afford to fill out and check the boxes and do the paperwork in. Does the right thing, hires people, and is very successful without the bribe.
Yeah. You know what?
So there's more people without the bribe.
You know what they do? To recruit good people, what do?
What?
They pay them more. So that's the bribe.
So you're saying the money? I don't believe that's a bribe. I'm bribing you is paying you to do something you don't want to do. I'm paying you for your services, and if you're good at it, you want to do it. You wake up and you go, you know what? I'm really good at this trade, and I want to do it. And I'm going to show up and find somebody who values that and pay me for that. But it's not a bribe.
What we're talking about doing is trying to. We're already talking about people at the higher level is what you're talking about, and I hate to be hierarchy stuff like that, but we need to bring the bad parents up. Is what I'm trying to say. The good parents are going to be the good parents. Let's grab this caller
to help you.
Yes, caller, go ahead. Hello, caller.
Hi, just want to know what the difference you think between a bribe and a discount, offering a company a discount to bring their, let's say, manufacturing facility into town and create jobs and improve the economy. I mean,
yeah, I'm saying they're the same. I mean, I'm not afraid of using the word bribe. I don't think the bribe's a bad thing. I think a lot of successful things have happened by paying those incentives and paying the bribe.
Caller, is it a bribe?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I could argue it either way, I guess.
See,
I was just throwing it out there.
I know. Every once in a while, the libertarian in Troy just goes away, and the big government guy comes back.
Yeah, but you know it's worked
He
throughout.
just can't help it.
So, I mean, the SHIP program's been very successful,
Yeah.
and we have homeowners because of it. We don't have renters. We have people helping in the ad valorem dollars.
But what do they have to do? They have to be responsible when they own the
house. They have to go to
house.
the class. They have
I
to,
understand.
They have to continue to do the right thing.
And the successful ones do the right thing long after the class is over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we got to give these parents
Well,
some
the
training.
The
Go ahead.
SHIP program, they're qualifying for the loan. That's part of the qualification.
Correct.
Correct. They have to complete the class to qualify for the loan. They have to sustain a working for more than like 3 years or something like that, and then they can get in. So
I didn't
And
hear.
having a baby, you don't have to qualify to have a baby. So why force somebody to take a class? As you said, I don't need
but
the next thing is the government's going to tell me what to teach them.
No. And what I
There you
said
go.
is, if you want to earn the money for the $529 for your kid's college, you take the class. That's, if we have
Oh, I
success.
see what you're saying. Okay.